Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Legend here, bringing you some Destiny gameplay, and today I've got a pretty fast topic that I want to talk about, even though the video's kind of long. What I wanted to talk about was the Black Hammer nerf. And, there's a lot of videos out there talking about the Black Hammer nerf, how it's good, how it's bad. And I kind of want to go off on a little different subject than I've ever heard anybody bring up, and as soon as I read it, this is what popped into my mind. I don't know why. I wasn't upset about the nerf. I wasn't happy that it was getting nerfed. What I was thinking was, why are they doing this? Because shouldn't, when the Taken King comes out, the Black Hammer become irrelevant because we shouldn't be able to ascend our weapons again? And it got me thinking, are we going to be able to ascend our weapons again and just make them do the damage that whatever's going to be in the Taken King? Are they going to go with a whole new damage scale? It's just, I've never seen, I looked it up, I've looked it up on the internet, I've tried to find a video explaining this, and I haven't found one, so I guess we're going to talk about it in my video, and you guys can let me know what you think after we talk. After I talk, you can let me know in the comments. Give me your thoughts, give me what you think is going on, and yeah, it's kind of mind-boggling because when we saw that, we got our reveal and everything, when we saw Taken King at E3, the topic on everybody's mind was, will we be able to ascend our weapons or not? And it just feels like that there's some statement made in this Black Hammer nerf that it's just, it looks like we're going to be able to. To me, I just don't understand why they would nerf that, knowing that it would become irrelevant when the Taken King launches. Because of damage scales and just stuff like that. Because they really wouldn't care that much about you being able to run through Crota or Vault of Glass, because it's going to be year-old stuff when the Taken King comes out. The only thing you're going to be able to get would be weapons and armor that are going to be outdated compared to Taken King stuff, unless, like I said, we're going to be able to ascend our weapons in some kind of way, or they're going to completely change the damage scales, and that's just a whole nother topic, and it's just interesting to think about, and it's odd to me that nobody has thought of this yet, and nobody's brought this up in a discussion. And if they do change the damage scale, how's it gonna change? I don't feel like the damage scale is gonna be changed, because I feel like that's just way too much, But what I'm thinking is Ascension is coming back, and our weapons from a year ago, year-old weapons, will still be able to be used, which I do not like. And I do not like that for one main reason, and it's because in the House of Wolves, I really don't care about the gear. I have no reason to go get the gear, because I already have gear, and all I have to do is put etheric light inside my gear, and it's all said and done. That's it. I have my heavy ammo boots, I have my hand cannon gloves, I have my scout rifle gloves, I've got grenade, energy, chest piece, whatever you want on your chest piece. But I don't need to go out and farm gear from Prison of Elders or Trials of Osiris, because I have my gear. I have my setup that I want. I have my build. And that shouldn't be the case when DLC new content drops. You should want to grind that for the gear. And I don't feel that, and especially with weapons. There's no weapon that I want in House of Wolves, because Fatebringer, because Found Verdict, because Black Hammer, because Vision of Confluence. It's just stuff like this. I mean, I don't want to play House of Wolves for the gear. I play House of Wolves because I like Destiny, and if I didn't like Destiny, I wouldn't be playing it right now, because there's nothing in it for somebody who doesn't really like the gameplay but they like gear. There's nothing for those people. And just that's not good when new content is coming out, especially content that's not really deep. It was what, 5 story missions and Prison of Elders. Only more than 5 story missions. There was a few story missions in this one. Still, there's not enough to keep you just coming back for that story mission. Destiny is gear based. I don't care what anybody says. Right now, there's no story in Destiny. It's people play it for the gear and for the gunplay, and because it's a hell of a game on those two bases, but it doesn't have a story, so that's not going to bring people back. I've heard a lot of things that they're really leaning towards the story and they're improving the story, and I've heard things like it's more like Halo now, story-wise, and that's a good thing because Halo is one of the best stories in video games, in my opinion. But I don't know how we've got here. I really don't. We started talking about Black Hammer and Ascension, and we got the story. But I just wanted to bring up the Black Hammer to anybody watching this video, and hopefully kind of get something started here and get this topic out there, because I haven't seen it anywhere. And I'm amazed by that, because with all the talk of Ascension and all that, this update, or weekly update, this block of text that they dropped last Thursday, not a single word has been mentioned of this. And I just kind of want to get it out there, and hopefully we can get something started. I know I don't have a big following, but I mean, I would even be okay if you guys see this video and you bring it up to Gathalion or somebody in their chat. Just try and get it out there so we can kind of get this conversation started. And we'll see where this goes. It's a long shot, but I want to try, because I'm interested in getting this conversation going, because I'm just hoping I'm missing something somewhere, and hopefully weapons and gear from this year 1 Destiny are going to become kind of irrelevant, but still be able to be used in year 1 content. I don't want them to like completely disappear. I love the Fatebringer, don't get me wrong, it's my favorite weapon in the game, but it's come September, it's just gotta go. I want to have a new favorite hand cannon and scout rifle. I want to actually just feel what I felt in Vault of Glass and Crocious, and I want those weapons, the new weapons that are going to be coming out that we don't really know anything about. But I'm gonna end my commentary here, and honestly, I'm probably gonna end the gameplay here because it's nothing to see. So leave a comment. Like I said, hopefully we can get some sort of discussion started about Ascension somewhere, somehow, because I just want to get this out there, and hopefully this will work. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, stay legendary.